Ladies and gents, welcome back to another trade recap. Well, today I took a loss just right now on NQ, so let's go through it. So I was bullish on the day, but then when the day opened, when the week opened, actually we were just like rallied higher. So I was looking for us to continue, maybe take out these buy side objectives, but this first buy side objective and this one here were taken out like overnight, and this one as well. This one was taken out like in the morning at 9. So I was looking to target like maybe for market to continue to the upside, so probably some continuation. Then the market didn't present an entry anywhere inside here, so I had to wait. But my setup was in trading view. It's more detailed. Let's put it on trading view on NQ. Let's use NQ here. So I'm gonna go up on the 15. This is how it was looking. So we had the special level, which was the all-time high, and you had the midnight open. So ES had retraced to the midnight open. Let's go to ES here. ES had already retraced to midnight open, and then we had formed an SMT, the first SMT that we had, but I couldn't enter yet. I waited for the retracement into a fair value gap. So the moment we started putting in this gap here, I took a trade with my stop somewhere around there, looking for a long. So because this was in the discount level and it aligned with the first presented fair value gap as well. So we had the first SMT, and I was thinking we could put in the second SMT. So I followed my rules, like I entered with my entry model, so risked like around 500 and something bucks on the trade. So I took it on the micro, so I took 7 micros on it. But yeah, I mean, losing days are normal. So what did I learn from this trade? Sometimes it's good to wait for a rejection. Right? For example, when we do this here, you can see that the first presented fair value gap was here. This was the first presented fair value gap. I think so. Yeah, this was the first presented fair value gap. Let's make it a different color so it can be distinct. So this was the first presented fair value gap. You can see push in here. Then we start dropping, and then here I had already put in my entry at this candle here. When we start forming some kind of rejection, this candle here, I think that's where I entered. Let's check MNQ, and I ended up getting stopped out. So yeah, not bad move, but it's okay. I mean, I know that this is one of my setups, like sweep, shift, retracement. So as long as I did my analysis well and all the confirmations were right, I don't think I did a mistake here. So let's activate the executions here. Check it out. Why is it delaying? So I had using the web delays on the settings, then the app delays on the executions. Right, so these are here the executions. You can see I entered right on this candle here. As I was saying, that this candle was this small bullish candle here was showing something that it could potentially reject. Then I entered. This was my fill here, and I closed out right here on the tick. So it was a really huge stop. So I had to risk, like using the macros, was like a 40-point stop loss. And turns out like NQ didn't do what I thought I expected it to do. But yeah, loss is a loss. As long as I take one trade per day on the account, like I limit myself to taking one quality setup. The others, maybe I'm testing out ideas, but take only one quality setup. That's what I was training myself, and I'm grateful for this. So let's see where this leads, if we blow the MFF or if we make the MFF. So let's go straight to the TradeZala journal. Alright, so it says 0.79 because I used this other account. It was actually $600. So it says 0.79 because it was the MFF eval, and I'm going heavy on that one. Like I pass it in 2 weeks, or I lose it in 2 weeks. That's all. So let's review it and do some inputs. So this trade, I can say, was a good setup. I respected my rules, waited for every single confluence. It was the ICT entry model. We had the SMT, like the one who formed the. Okay, let me change this to display. Okay, so like this is the SMT I'm saying. This one here, and after the SMT, like I think I saw the price could potentially about draw higher. So we also had the sweep of some internal lows, like this one here, pre-market low, run it out, and we shifted structure right here, retracement to a discount PDRA, and I got out by stop loss. So it met all my criteria, and there's a lot of insights. If I open them, I think I know what they're gonna say is the trade took long time in drawdown. Most time in drawdown, I held on to a loser, going to rate trade. So yeah, it's pretty obvious. Okay, so let's add the notes and the stats. So news. For the weekly news status, this is NFP week. Now the mistakes, I don't think I did any mistakes here. Like I waited patiently. First, I didn't over risk, like that wasn't my risk parameters. If I really want to pass this account, maybe I will de-risk when I get to live. Now the price point status, weren't at all-time high, so that's not necessary. Let me check out the news that we had today. I think we had some news at 4, but low impact. Pending home sales and Trump is speaking later on. But we have at 4 p.m. we have pending home sales. So we have here pending home sales. Kind of like, I think here I should be putting like high impact news. Okay, let me change it to this. Right, let's see. Oh, come on, where did it go now? So here I know what the thing will be saying, that I risked more, but that's on a different account, like risk per trade. The rules will be saying that I broke it, but I didn't. I don't think I did, because it's on the other account. It's like we're going risk on the other account. So it was like 5 minutes I used to measure this, and the 1 minute as well. 15. Come on, 15 minutes. Okay. So they're high. We didn't have any high impact news. Let's add a new category though. High impact. Red folder. Okay. This one will rename it to medium impact, or orange folder. News. Save. So orange folder had the pending home sales. Right. So I think this is it. Can change this to orange. Okay, now let's add some notes. Playbook added, all those stuff were added. Now let's check the notes. Alright, so why did I take this trade? It was because like I thought the market would go higher, like with my analysis and what the market was showing me. I thought that it could go higher. Now, what was good about the trade? The good thing about the trade is that I waited patiently and I didn't go on tilt after having the loss. I know that having losses is normal, and I could have easily went on tilt, and grateful for that. And the lesson I learned from this trade is that you should not consider only your confluences. As you can see, like for example, today in today's PA we had like an opposing, where is it at? Like some kind of like opposing SMT to my analysis. But did I like consider it? Well, I was like, okay, it could get respected, but I moved it in my analysis. You can see from this high here, like this, from this high here to this, it's a very, very huge SMT difference. So I could have considered that as well, because if we have two SMTs like this that are contradicting, sometimes one of you is wrong. I mean, the market's always right, but probably something could happen. So this doesn't invalidate the trade as a bad trade, because risk, everything was followed. The thing that I learned from this trade that I should consider even other confluences that could try to contradict. For example, we could have like some PDRA here, like fair value gap that we could that we could reject instead of go higher, and maybe I like de-risk or be cautious with the way I take partials or with the way I handle my break evens, because sometimes I would like leave the stop loss and give it room to breathe or just trail it. So this is another lesson I can say. Another thing is that, okay, we're close to lunch hour. Anyway, so another thing is that yeah, I say it here, like today I learned two lessons. Be cautious on a day where like we've moved way too many points overnight, and be cautious when we have two opposing SMTs. So I think that was lesson for today, and until next time, stay blessed. Peace.